canopy. It can be church. It can be someone else's house. It can be shop. It can be anywhere. As long as when you get to that space, you feel so peaceful. That's the main point. And it's been raining for a few days now. So Lagosians and Nigerians, particularly, are feeling the effect. The other day I was heading home and somewhere in the Keja it was raining cats and dogs. When I got to Gowon Estate, I didn't see one single sign of rain. I was asking myself, I just passed this place and there was rain. That's the beauty of God and everything He can do. Anyway, good morning again and welcome to the show. This is WhatsApp on Galaxy Television, and this program was created for the Gen Z. It's a Gen Z show, so those of you who know and who feel you are older, it's also a program for you if you resonate with whatever it is we got going on here. Today is Tuesday, October 29th, 2024, and it's almost the end of the month. It is actually the end of the month, so a whole lot of you are preparing for a new month, which is November. We're not going to ask you what you've done or what you've achieved. That's wrong. We're only going to ask you, how are you? How are you doing? How's your health? Are you doing okay? A lot of people, especially men, are very, very depressed, but they don't know who to talk to. You know, women, it's easier for them to express their feelings. Okay, my sister, see what thing happened with this one. Men keep it inside their heart, and it's very terrible. Sometimes find someone to speak to, someone reasonable. They say a shoulder to lean on is sometimes can be the one that has the loudest mouth, and then you say all your secrets to them and they go spilling. But either way, find the right person for you. On this show, we do movie reviews. Of course, we say that enough. Sometime last week, I think we did something like that. We had Hijack 93. We reviewed the movie, and it's now out on Netflix. So go out there and watch. We have celebrity just towards the end of the show. We talk about celebrities, what they have going on, and everything related to them. We'll pick them one step at a time. Also, fashion and style. This is when we'll go for events or we see events being done, and then we'll tell you who or what. Almost like a fashion police, because at the end of the day, we give ratings usually from 1 to 10. Also, we have trending issues that we'll talk about when it comes to the world of entertainment. And lastly, we do have a special guest, A-list celebrity, come into the studio to tell you everything or most things about them, their lifestyle, the journey to music or artistry, challenges they faced, and how they were able to surmount everything or come out of them unscathed. That's what we do. And also on the show today, you know me, they call me Kenneth Obinabo for some of you, or they call me the Vibes Machine. And yes, like Shegben said this morning, though he didn't say it right, you can also call me the Sugar Daddy of Lagos. Yes, I get that a lot, especially on radio, but hey, this is what it is. On the show today, and as always, I always run it with the delectable Omevi Dollar. I chose not to wear all black today. I chose to wear a varsity jacket on it so that we will not twin today. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm super excited.
Why?
Because Rodri won the Ballon d'Or.
No, that's robbery.
Oh, congratulations to all Manchester City. We did it again. We won. A win for Rodri is a win for Manchester City. Hello. Hello.
You guys have lost your credibility.
Hello.
Nobody watches Ballon d'Or anymore.
Come on, say it loud, just loud it, please.
Vinicius and Rodri.
Oh my God.
Even a Bellingham. That's wrong.
Rodri won. That is the most important. We brought it home.
If they can give Lionel Messi, Ballon d'Or for the ones he did not win. And basically handing the World Cup.
Last season, they gave it to Messi. They said because he won the World Cup, right? So this year, it came back to City. We are the citizens. Good morning, Lagos, and I hope every citizen.
Did you win Champions League this season?
Good morning, Lagos, and welcome to WhatsApp. Of course, my name is Omevi Dollar. Don't mind the way Rodri pronounces the name. He doesn't just want to pronounce it the correct way, but that's how you should. When you see when they just pronounce this, make sure you pronounce the dollar, make it long the way it is. Yes, WhatsApp, we are streaming live right now on Facebook, so you can go there tell someone to tell another person that we're streaming live on Facebook right now and every other social media platform. So what you should do is type or search for Galaxy TV Entertainment, and you're gonna see us there. And if you're a subscriber to any of the cable TV, just go to channel 110 on Star Time. We're streaming live there. We are there right now as well. And you can as well download the Galaxy app on all your mobile devices from your iOS or from your Google Play Store, and you will see us there. You know that's how we do it. You don't have any reason not to catch up with all of our major programs that have been packed for your viewing pleasure. So you get it. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and tell other people to enjoy it as well. Today, this morning, we have a young, handsome somebody in the studio. You know, really, they tell you really just pretty get celebrities and all that. Yes, we have someone in the studio. You know, we don't do this often. Trust us. We are good at what we do. But really, we better want to let the cat out of the bag or the bat out of the cat, whichever way. Or really, we better want to do that. Or really, let's roll.
Anyway, it's often said that if you want to go far, you go alone. If you want to go fast, you go with. If you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go with everyone. And everyone is who we intend to go with on this journey. Congratulations to Rodri. It is not deserved.
Well deserved.
Okay. So I'll discuss football later. Not here.
Yeah, thank you.
But yes, but that's something I think we need to do on this show. We need to bring a footballer on this show. I think I'm working on that. We are working on that, and we'll make sure that it's a reality.
Sports show.
No, it's entertainment as well. Someone like Victor Boniface comes on this show. Or Victor Osimhen.
Yes, and a big congratulations to Lukman. He was the only African on that list.
14th on the list.
Yes, so he made it, and that's a good one for Nigeria and for Africa.
I just feel like they are racists. Yes, because someone like Lukman who won, oh my God, it was terrible. I'm so pissed off thinking about it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we do have someone special in the studio as always, but we'll go on this quick break. When we come back, you'll be meeting our guests. Don't go far. Come back. Behind the scenes, we're having a little argument about football. Everybody's still pissed about the whole thing. But
except maybe you don't.
Nonetheless, you give congratulations to whom it is due.
Yeah.
Let's not take that away from Rodri. Fantastic footballer, had a fantastic season. So he does in some way deserve that. All right. We do have someone special in the studio. Lagos, ladies and gentlemen, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Canada, the UK, Spain, Italy. A lot of people watch us from different places in the world, but we do have someone here, and his name is Chibuzor Ivory. He's an artist and he's a journalist. Welcome to the studio this morning.
Thank you. It's amazing to be here. Thank you.
How was it getting to the studios this morning? Sometimes Lagos happens to you.
Honestly, it was a little hazy this morning. But
True.
maybe because I left quite earlier, so I was able to beat some traffic points.
Yeah. Traffic.
Yeah, I like people when you move in Lagos, you always add traffic time to your movement plan.
I do that a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
If not,
If I'm not driving, I do that a lot.
already
You never really catch me.
No.
You never really. If I'm supposed to go for, except I decide I want to be late for that thing. If I have a program at 10 p.m. or let's say 10 a.m. like this, there's no way traffic wants to hold me if I've left the house around to 7.
Yeah.
And then it's also good to know some quarrel.
Yeah.
Some shortcuts to pass.
Very important.
So you can. There was a day I was in a ride and the man was telling me, let's follow Ikeja along. I said, Oga, this way I'm telling you will bring you. Should we check? He said, oh yeah, let me follow your route. And then we followed mine and we got to the office earlier, and I was looking at him. Even when we got somewhere, I told him not to take right, take a left. It looked longer because we had to go and pass Agidingbi back to Allen, but it was still better. And then he said, Oga, you Sabi Road. And I know one loss. I know feel loss. You know?
Yeah,
all right. Welcome again.
Thank you.
let's tell you guys quickly about the celebrity guest we have in the studios this morning. His name is Chibuzor Ambrose Aso, aka Chibuzor Ivory, and he's a gospel artist who ventured into the world of journalism. All right, he has trained with Broadcast Radio Masterclass, organized by the 99.3 Nigeria Info, and has also participated in the Next Radio Superstar, organized by 102.3 Inspiration FM, and has interned with Noun Radio 105.9 FM. His gospel singing has not suffered as a result of his journalism venturing, as he has successfully held up to 5 editions of Excess Love, a music concert held in the suburb of Lagos. Now, he was telling us a lot about that. He's a member of the Organization of African Instituted Churches Choir, OAIC, music director at the Wings of Grace Power Ministry. Beautiful. In addition to this, he's also an exceptional writer and an ardent reader. A lot of people do not know that. Being a lover of literature and literary pieces ranging from epics to Shakespearean pieces as well. I love that. He also writes speeches, essays, and motivational nuggets. Chibuzor is a zealous lover of God, free-spirited, and fun to be with. So I'm sure you've seen this man minister in different places, and he has brought the roof down. Also, you have listened to the sound of his voice so many times in different hemispheres, and so far so good. We are very honored to bring someone like this here into the studio. So again, welcome, Ivory. We want to know how you started into music and journalism at the same time, or when did you start, or which one did you start before the other, and how's the journey been so far?
Okay, so it was the music first. So I knew back then when I was in secondary school that I knew I had a good voice. But because I was still in school, I didn't know how to go about all those. So then when I was in SS2, when we were about, when you're a bit towards leaving the school always pick school prefects.
True.
So I wanted to be the chapel prefect and the assembly prefect then. But then because I had this part of me that's also a speaking person, so the school was trying to balance the equation, okay, which is more of him. No, I didn't really know that I can sing. I just knew that inside of me. But the more of me that was singing in school was the speaking part, because I was in the press club, I was in the lecturer at the business society, so I was just basically everywhere. And then my school being a school who loves bringing talent out, so I cast news on every Friday General Assembly. And so I was made the social prefect at the time. And then when I left secondary school, because I still loved the art of singing, so I joined my church choir. And then from the choir, I joined the band. And then I wanted to also push the broadcasting part of me, because I knew that I really loved the art of speaking and writing. So I didn't know how to go about that. I was pushing admission almost at the same time, so admission wasn't working. And then so at some point I got fed up with the whole admission thing, and then I met one of my teachers back then in secondary school, one of my literature teachers, and then he was like, okay, how about you try FLCN? So I said okay, and then I enrolled. But then because it was a monotechnic, it was pretty expensive. So I did a few programs with them, and then I was sent on internship to non-radio.
Okay.
So I did internship program with non-radio. While on it, I heard about the Next Radio Superstar organized by Inspiration FM. I also enrolled and I started participating. So I got to the semi-finals, and that was where I got disqualified.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I also heard that Fola of 99.3 Nigerian Info was also holding a broadcast radio masterclass. So a training for upcoming broadcasters and presenters. So I also enrolled then, and then I got training. I had a certificate of participation, and then I was also pushing for possible employment. Yeah, possible employment. So all these were just going in pari passu with the music thing. So, but after a while, the music part took more of me, because that was where more of the energy was coming from. So a lot of persons didn't know that I have this part of me that could broadcast, that could host red carpet, or that could speak in the public. They just saw the musical part of me. I guess that was what I was giving out the more at the time.
Wow.
Nice. I love that.
Nice journey.
Yes.
So in all this journey, the way you said it, we only observed that you had only some challenges at the point of trying to secure admission. but every other one seemed to be stress-free, nothing, no challenges. Everything was
No, it's not so because so many times I've gone to apply for freelancing in many media houses. But because we live in an economy or in a country where certificate is more appreciated, you understand? So people pay less attention to the skill you have. And then so I wouldn't blame anybody, but then I was also trying to see if I could better myself because I really wanted to practice the vocation. I loved it. Aside that I can sing, but I really love to be here. I really love what people are doing, so it's quite amazing. So many times I spend the time watching. I don't watch irrelevant TV television. I listen to people speak. I listen to broadcasters. I listen to, or rather, I watch people who cast the news. I look at their diction. I look at how they pronounce words. I spend more of the time on the radio, trying to get familiar with these things in case opportunity shows up. Okay, so it's not been easy at all. I've been going through hurdles, but I didn't give up. I still want to do it.
Yeah. That's good. You'll get it. So back to music.
Okay.
What kind of music do you like?
Okay, so basically, I do contemporary music and I do African beats too.
Okay. African?
So what I mean by that is more like singing in dialects.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Wow. That's good. I like people who project their dialect. Not high, not shiny.
Oh,
but yes, Chibuzor, that means you sing in Igbo.
Of course.
I like
Very well.
He sings in Igbo.
Okay. Thank you. You've never taught me that in this studio before. You have only teaching me today.
It's hard to teach me how to shout it all up and down. I'm teaching you this one.
Okay,
now.
so you sing in Igbo. Am I right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Can you give us one song in Igbo? That's what I want to hear.
Or a song in different dialects or something.
Okay. You sing Yoruba.
I do know,
You do Igbo.
yes.
You do Hausa. Okay. What
So
are the...
basically Igbo, Yoruba, and English now.
Okay. We've heard a lot of Yoruba on this show. I want to hear Igbo song.
Oh, that's true.
Yes, a lot of Yoruba. I've not heard much of Igbo and
There's
Hausa.
a day I passed on Calabar Church. The woman now.
Orally,
The
please.
usher now said she went.
Very roasted this morning.
As I was passing the Calabar Church, I just said, "In your name, Jesus, Amen." And I looked at the woman like, the look was like, "Nah, wait till you want make I come." No, they sang 14 songs. Or maybe I don't know half. Even the one I was expecting, like, okay, I know. Jesus said you have to wake up me. And yet, I said, hey, this guy will collect your feeling. So it will be wonderful to hear something normally we hear.
Yeah, we've been hearing Yoruba.
Apart from Cameo Hustler who came here, and I know this rapping is in.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, but other than that, and he does English raps, but nowadays he just featured Portable on his song anyway. So it will be lovely to see.
Yes, let's hear another one. So
Ikunaka, when there's a kuchianaka. Inazumbi katuru, when there's a minechi hungry. Ezemina ya kweka, iyere mekuru bimo. Eze ndi eze, onwegi chibika gi. Obu gibu echi na wango nodu niile. Oke mwawu neti onwe ya, ibo marakiti okubiri n'ọnụ. Eze ndi eze, ọkwa gị bebe kwelike bi n'emere ya. Chinene ọmụ nwandu, onweghị chi dịka gị. Ọ dịghị nwa ọbụ na ka a napụ ibupụ ya na gị ebi. Ị kwesịrị ekele m nna m ka mbunye gị elu.
Oh yes.
music has no language. In fact, I could feel it. In fact, I was entering another realm.
Yeah, entering where?
Another realm. I have to come
back.
back.
Yeah.
I have to come back to WhatsApp. If not, I would have gone. Like that was okay. What does that orally interpret?
And he was basically praising God. He talked about the fact that God keeps him, God hides him under his wings, and so many other things that I said that were really beautiful. I enjoyed it. He basically, you know, when you want something from someone, so you praise that person to collect it. You know they work with Misha.
I
I
know it. I know that time.
So once somebody wants something, like you want something from HOD now, then you start Femi. Baba.
You
start
fun.
you
Oh,
say,
God.
You say, maybe, no, don't worry, I can give it to you.
Now women they do that one. I know that one.
That's exactly, or most, I think 60 or 70% of what he said.
Wow, that's beautiful. And truly you have an amazing voice.
Yes,
I must agree to that.
Yes.
Very, very strong voice. You sound like a worship leader.
He is, I mean. He's a gospel artist.
So you see.
That's what they bring it down.
Hey, Jesus.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I can see there's a party IMC and they had live band. Now they invited the guy from Ibadan. He came with his band and everything. Now the guy knows how to sing, but 80% of people in that place were either cherubim and seraphim or celestial members of the Yoruba clan.
Okay.
I was enjoying the show. I was enjoying myself. They now started singing songs that will bring in spirits.
And everybody.
But when one person did, hear me and say, if I sound you,
you know what's up?
So I had to tell them to stop because it was becoming, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
So I think that's the same unction that flows from Ivory as well.
Yeah. Okay. So what song do you have right now that people should listen to?
Okay, well, truth is that I do more of performing arts.
Okay.
I'm not a recording artist.
Okay.
So I do more of performing arts, so I do more of stage work than studio. So
Okay.
even if it has to be a studio, it has to be a live band.
Yeah.
So I do more of performing than I'm not a recording artist.
You're not a recording
So I
artist.
sing other people's songs.
I like that.
Yes. So, but do you know being a performing artist is very, very difficult.
Yes, it's like
Much more
Mario.
difficult. You said?
It's like Mario.
Yes, Mario Saint, exactly. So your band, how many member band?
Many times I create band and I dissolve them because I got to find out that many of them do not have the ideology about music that I have. So, and you know, because of the rate of joblessness, let me use that, in the country, a lot of persons venture into so many things because of the money. I'm not saying money is not good, it's cool, but many of the things I do, I want to derive satisfaction from them before the money. So when it comes to music, I've vowed to myself that before I go for any program, I don't bargain price with anybody. So when I'm doing anything you feel like blessing me with, I'm cool with it.
But that doesn't sound good already.
I'm
Okay.
getting somewhere. So now, but it doesn't entail when I move with people.
Okay.
So when I go, and I'm talking about when I go personally. If I go with people, you know, they don't want to listen to that. I have to sort for their. But now I got to find out that a lot of persons are just more concentrated on the money, and they don't want to give them the services. You call them for rehearsals, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's from my house." You know, that kind of a thing. So they just want to beat the cost with you. And when you're not meeting up, seriously, there are places for relationship, which is what I have with so many people to get. Not that I don't collect money or on an run for the things I do. God. But seriously, it is not my main target. So the satisfaction I get from blessing people is more fulfilling to me than.
I really love that book.
No, really.
Hold your thoughts. We're going to come back to that.
Okay.
We really have to go on the break right now.
All right.
Yes, we still have Ivory in the building. Chibuzor Ivory doing his thing. He is not a recording artist. He's a performing artist. And I'm sure a lot of you have seen him great different stages around you. And if you're very intrigued, then ask yourself, who is this person? Well, he's been telling you about his life. We still have Delectable Omegi Dollar and of course O'Reilly Day for you. We'll go on this quick break. When we come back, we'll be continuing with the show. Enjoy yourself, but don't go far. Yes, welcome back to WhatsApp on Guided Television. From being sensational to performing and making people feel the Rema every time he graces the stage, you have someone who understands what music is. And there's something he says that resonates with me. I go along that school of thought, and I'll tell you why. when I started radio broadcasting, it was without any pay. All right, I'll tell you this: 1 naira no follow, but I always did it because, and I did lots of shifts because it was my passion. And I don't want to tell you how much that pays me right now. All right, so I understand where he's coming from. He's doing a lot, but he's also gathered experience. He's gotten provable relationships.
Yeah.
Now, you see that over time, his Mondays to Sundays could be booked, and that's because of the laid down work. All right, we're still here, and maybe we'll still have lots of questions
Yes, a
for.
whole lot of questions.
Yes.
Okay, so when journalism now, have you? Can you tell us one of your major experience being a journalist?
Okay, so I know there was a time I met with original Kel, that's him, from Wazobia FM. Then he runs original Kel Media Concept. So I was working with him as his presenter. So many times when we go out to do vox pop or straight interviews, so we get this heat from talks. Yeah. So because many of them think, and many of them are so insecure that they think that we are coming to, because they see us with camera, the microphone, they feel maybe we are coming to sell off the place. I don't even know what runs through their mind. Sometimes they come physically at us. So, but because the guy understands Yoruba, and so he tries to communicate with them, and it has happened many times. Sometimes they say, okay, before you use it to shoot anything, you pay money.
You drop.
Yeah.
You pay money. So that's another challenge I face. And then again, on a personal ground, many times I try to meet some people that I've seen doing this. Maybe I see them on social media, I slide into their DM, and I be like, okay, I like what you do. I don't mind learning under you. I don't mind, that kind of thing. And it will be like, what can you spare? What can I'm really trying not to say something is here, but.
Oh no, you can spill it.
So
You're not naming names.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It happens that we all know these things happen.
So many of them will be like, I'll just be proverbial. So many of them will want to ask for what I cannot afford and stuff like that. So I know that I am pursuing something, but at the same time I said to myself that I will not lose my integrity in so doing. So if I should do it, because there is no joy when I'm doing it and I cut corners to get it. In fact, there is no God in it. So if I must get it, it has to be legit, it has to be legal. I don't want to soil my hands into anything because I'm looking for something. I'll be doing it, yes, but then I have this guilt eating me up. And I'm somebody who likes to be free. So if I'm not driving happiness or I'm doing it and something is eating me, if you go back home, I start thinking, Jesus, what if this thing backfires someday? So many times I just let it go. So I rather get it the right way and be happy about it than cutting corners to it.
As a performing artist, how often do you get booked?
Okay, we have seasons.
True.
We have seasons, and this is one of our seasons. In fact, from September till February, I don't have chance. Next year.
Yeah, I remember you were supposed to be here last week.
Yes, I had a
Yeah.
So because of the season, and this is season of events, churches are doing Thanksgivings, traditional weddings are coming up in December. Funerals, child dedications, house openings. So I think by second week of December I should be out of Lagos. So I'll be spending from that second week of December to February in between Lagos State and Port Harcourt. So, but from the beginning of the year, maybe from March, April, it comes down a bit because churches are no longer doing programs and events are not, because events have seasons, they come, but they don't come in rush. Well, now it's
all rush.
all rush.
Weddings and all that. Oh yeah.
Okay, so how much do you charge for if you want to? Because you said some of them you don't really charge. If you want to come for a release wedding that's coming up in March.
Who is wedding in March? You did not say house opening. You did not. You know go ever think of better thing. You did not say house opening or house warming. It's wedding. I should be marrying in March. You have problem, oh.
Oh my God. Okay, let me know.
Yes, I now know your mind for me. It's no,
I
you,
will
you, you don't
find
have any
out for
single
you.
thoughts for me that is of
For
good.
good and
It's
not
always
for
of evil.
If you want to come for or at least wedding to come and perform, how much would you?
You will charge me.
You will not have it. You will not get charged.
Look for another person. You charge me after this interview.
Did you hear?
Never.
Or at least you dare not charge him.
He say if he come for the kind of thing I invite you for, I will bless him.
Okay.
You need that. Oh my God, that was
So,
it.
your charges. Is it why I was just trying to use Aurelie as another thing.
They will use you as case studies, two of you. They will use you. Anyway, let's
If
go
you
on.
want to charge anyone for a show now, if some people
On my
out
birthday,
there,
on my dad's birthday, that's in
If
December.
he's going to come for anything Aurelie, I know he's not going to charge. You're not going to charge Aurelie. That's
Are you him?
because a relationship is built already. You understand? So it's
Or if he's charging 2 million
because
because of the relationship,
he's going to beat it down.
he will collect
But-
35,000.
But is it your charge? Is it something anyone can
Afford?
afford? If, for instance, we have so many viewers right now that
Yes.
that will want to definitely reach out to you. Is it something you can afford?
Of course, yes. But before I go into that, I want to quickly correct an impression. Because of the song I did, I don't want to pass the message that is the only kind of song I can do.
No, I requested for an Igbo song.
Okay, I get.
Yeah.
So, but because of what he was trying to say alongside it, so that's what I want. Now, when inviting me to any event at all, I study the environment.
Okay.
Of course, the kind of, except is on special request. Of course, the kind of song I did now, I cannot do it in a wedding.
Yes.
Yeah.
I cannot do it in a birthday.
Yeah.
You understand? So I don't want it to look as if it's only in the church setting I can.
That you perform.
No, it's not. I perform anywhere. So I can do other kind of songs. It's just like you rightly said, maybe because that was what you requested.
Yeah.
Exactly. So let me just set that.
Okay.
All right. So in terms of invitation, I will not really name a particular price because it varies.
Yeah.
Now, how do we check the vary? We check what, because some people say, okay, just come. We're getting the instruments. Just come with the players.
Okay.
Some say, okay, come with the instruments. Some say, okay, come alone. We're bringing instrumentalists. Come with your backup. But you know, these things are dicey and risky because I will not flow well with a keyboardist that I do not know. No matter how professional.
You say, he give you kick you.
So, no matter how professional he is, or even a backup singer, because I don't talk on stage. My body language does the talking. So I like to work with people who understand what I'm saying with my body. I don't have to use my mouth. It's even unprofessional to do that. So the prices vary. And again, relationship plays a huge role for me. You get a huge role. So I feel that if I'm relating with you on the grounds of relationship and I do something for you, you'll be the one to get one person where somebody do. So you get, and that's even how I survive most times. By recommendations because of relationship.
Nice.
And sometimes they know what to do. Some people know how to, will I say, misuse relationship privilege.
Yeah, I know
But
that.
some know what to do. So when I tell you that, when I work with you and I assume that you know what to do, and you do way below what I'm expecting, I won't have a quarrel with you. But on the second time, because I know you always want to have me again. So on the second time, that's when I will not be able to speak. This is what I want to place in mind. But for the first time, I just run.
Yeah.
All right, let's go close and personal. Do we have the time? Oh my God.
We don't have the time. So if you go for all those
oh God,
beautiful shows where you have Ivory playing, come on, buddy, come on. Who they check out? Anyway, one quick fire question before we let you go. You derive obviously so much happiness from doing what you do. Now, what is it that you are trying to do that would stand the test of time? Are you giving back to the society, or are you training the next future Ivories who would take over from you when you're saying, I don't make too much money, I'm now balling, Just calm down some more. These are the next generation. Is there anything like that?
Okay, yeah. So, it's that your question is going to be answered from the music department.
Yes,
music
obviously.
angle, yeah. So, because I have a lot of persons who sometimes when I go to minister or sing where they are, some of them bring their children to me. Please, this boy has a passion, or this girl has a passion to sing. Can you please
Groom.
see how you can tutor and groom, even in my church and outside my church? So I have a lot of persons who are under my tutelage now. Yeah. So oftentimes I do home work with them. Sometimes I take them to the studio just to introduce. Not that they don't know these things or they do, but because they don't have the platform as I have, or they don't have, because a lot of persons have the issue of let's say shyness. Because some of my classmates, if they hear that I'm singing today, many of them want to be there. They'll be like, Chibuzor, you sing? Because I didn't talk while I was in school. I'm more of these. So how did you break out of that
Stereotype?
shell?
Yeah.
Seriously, you sing and you can stand before the public. Are you serious? So many of them want to be there. And that's what I noticed that many of these young people are going through. So they'll be like, I don't want to stand in the public. How do I hold the mic? How do I do? So I try to build this self-confidence in them. Like, of course we can do it. Feel free to make your mistakes and then we'll correct you. That's why we are here. So if you're running away from the mistakes, we won't know where you are. You're lapsing to get. So I am working on. There are a lot of persons on my tutelage. Some people who come but they don't want to sing. They want to play instruments. I link them to my friends that are on the instrument side because I don't play instruments. I do basically vocals. So I link them on the people who play instruments and they're on the training as we speak.
What's your favorite food?
I love rice.
Right.
Yes.
Just rice.
I love rice, then dodo can be an accompaniment.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not a rice person.
But you hardly see or eat rice without dodo.
If I'm going to eat white rice, there has to be salad, there has to be plantain, there has to be beans. All the condiments must be included. Then, thank you. God bless you. To garnish roundabouts. My teeth. I have problem with my teeth, the dentition now because of too much meat, and then I have to start picking. Sometimes when I just sit down, I'll be laughing. You think I've gone mad? I'm remembering some of the things I've gone through. Anyway, thank you so much for coming on the show. Quickly, 1 minute, give your fans words of admonition and motivation.
And your social media handle as well, just all put together.
So nothing is inachievable. As long as you have life, as long as you have breath, nothing is inachievable. You can achieve anything as long as your heart is set to it. Just give positive energies to it. Meet the right persons. Try as much as you can to be dedicated and devoted. Nothing really cannot be achieved. As long as you have life, you have breath, and you're working towards the right goal. And so my Facebook handle is Chibuzor. Ivory on Instagram and Chibuzor_Ivory.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, Chibuzor Ivory, who is a performing artist, has come here to wow everyone. He's told you about his life, good times, bad times, and so far so good. A whole lot of you, I know some of you, plenty of you, you listen to all this talk and then you go back and ask yourself, like drawing board setting, if this is what you should do, how you should do it. This is someone who's been doing it for a very long time. He's explained part of his journey and his life to you. He also says, when you have life and you draw breath into you, everything, every single thing is achievable. That much you can take on this part of the show. Thank you so much, Ivory, for coming through, for honoring us on the show. We want to say thank you. Keep doing good. Keep up the good job, and God will continue to bless you. Thanks for coming through. All right, we'll take this quick break. When we come back, it will be time for Celebrity Gist. Don't go far. Welcome back to the show. This is WhatsApp. If you are just tuned in for the first time, or you are an ardent viewer and listener, we're almost done with the show, but it's time for Celebrity Gist. This is the time where I and maybe get dicey and we'll talk about a whole lot of stuff. Of course, you know that Chibuzor Ivory is still in the studio as celebrity guest, but we have time for this one right now, and that's what we should take.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, the first story here is Nkechi Blessing in tears and on bended knees publicly apologizes to Tampan over 3 years suspension. So in 2001, she had this argument with Lege, if I'm right. Yeah, I am very right, and which led very hot one, which led to their suspension. But they were both asked to apologize back then. Legemiami did apologize. And what caused their argument back then was this Baba Ijesha story of raping underage. So that was all that happened. But Lege apologized then, but the Blessing did not. And she was given a 3-year suspension. I think the suspension is over. And there was this activity, award night for celebrities in Canada, and she came publicly kneeling down, crying, asking for forgiveness, and the rest.
They say it's history.
They,
Have they forgiven her?
yeah, they actually said we have forgiven you, and this and that and that. You know, all this drama wouldn't have been there.
Yeah, I remember where I talked about this topic. It was on radio yesterday.
You know,
Yes,
all
I
this
did.
drama would have been longer. But sometimes
She waited for 3 years.
You understand? You understand? That's what I'm saying. See, sometimes when you just do, anyways, apology to some person is a big deal. Saying I'm sorry, by some persons, it's such a big deal that never in my life will I say I'm sorry. So they,
Except you hook them here like this.
and I think that's exactly what has
Why?
happened. Already there are people like that. You understand that they can't tell you I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't.
That's the easiest thing for me to say.
Yeah,
Except I know you are a winch.
You did something.
Then it will never come out of my
And
mouth.
if I said, please don't do that to me again, I do not like it. It's as if, sorry.
I'm sorry.
I
You know they
didn't
keep
intend
person.
it. You understand? But no. And I think that was, I don't just want to mention someone's name. And that is what is dragging, we take the person to court right now. Because you were told to do, just apologize and withdraw. I've just sent that 24 hours apology. And you said,
Even that one that the video's former best friend put inside cell that said, what's the name of this chubby lady? Oh my God, I'm trying to remember her name. She's something for APC now. But
and you're Badmos.
God bless you. She told that lady, tender and apology. That one said
You
no.
said
Now
no.
you are in Kirikiri. Where Bobrisky used to be.
No, but she is a PA to one person.
But that one that said anyhow now you came.
Okay, yeah, it's okay when she said it to.
Yeah, you came to
Badmos.
you came to
that's
defame.
true,
You came
that's
to
true.
defame somebody.
Yes, you're right.
And we'll move to the next one quickly. That says I hooked up with a man in his 50s, sends private pictures. Mercier K reveals. This is news, but this is something that happens every time. And to her, she's still young, 34. She says that it gets to a level of intimacy. A lot of people have done it in Nigeria. When you, but we often say you should not do it with someone who is not matured. And we often say, even if you have to, which I would never say you should, I don't subscribe to it, do it without using your face. Because
Send your nudes.
yes,
In my life, I would never do it.
but it has put some people in trouble now.
Orally. I cannot love you to that point.
Husband,
Not even to my husband.
your husband,
If I marry today, me or maybe Idolo,
You don't love
I
him.
will never. I agree.
you don't love
I
him.
agree.
You have problem.
I know.
What if you are sleeping and he says, and he
You not
takes
say
it?
you not snap me
When
when
you are
I'm
sleeping
Oga,
for his own personal
don't
kid.
even which person now? Person waiting.
But she says that she's done it and it wasn't anything. See, nudes as put. There was a day I went to bail somebody from party. The person that they brought inside the room for questioning is nudes that brought him there. the girl, I was like, my laptop, everything. I was talking with the IPO. She's a friend of mine. I said, what do you bring this one here? He say, already na nudes. And then, na nudes bring am here. I say, my brother, you send police your nude. He said, no. The girl I was dating, I collected her nudes. She sent it to me. When we were quarreling, I threatened to show it.
Imagine. Now you see.
And you know when they brought him? Friday night. So he will stay there till Monday. No bail. I looked at it, I say, I don't know how you will bail yourself from this place, but beg IPO. IPO was looking at me like, or I call they go out. I say, my brother, nudes will kill you. Oh my God. Time is fast spent. I feel like these are even with this age and time.
In this age and time.
You think you are Kim Kardashian that use porn to blow. No, it's not in Nigeria. Have you seen that one? That girl that our own came out video with 7 or 8 men.
Yeah,
that like bad girl looking like a toothbrush. What do women they carry for this life? Only that girl they should carry her to select. They use like 39 different rooms and floor. Hey, that girl they hot. What's that name again? I can't remember that name. It's a Ghanaian girl. Ghanaians, that's the only thing. I know people are watching. The only that one. Well, I don't see that one now. Is to be making themselves for that people know. All of you sending nudes. Keep it up. Your day of recording is coming. The day they will steal your phone and they go to Computer Village, it's your nudes. No, they will see it there. And when they bring it, I'll say, oh,
I can never love you. Never. Never carry me reach there.
Some people you're not there. They don't say why. What's be loving? There's a way they love. It's not a crazy type of love. I don't love like that. Let's say our goodbye. Start.
Very big thank you to Chibuzor, Ivory, for coming on the show. We really appreciate your presence and your coming has added value to the show.
Obviously,
everyone.
One way or the other, yeah.
We look forward to having you some other time. I hope you will not turn us down. You don't have that right. Thank you for staying with us today, dear viewers. Thank you for joining us. Tomorrow, 10 to 11 a.m. we'll be here again, and you'll be meeting another celebrity guest. I will come and give you another insight to what he is into. My name is Omevi Idolor across all social media platforms. Omevi is OMEVI-IDOLOR. Right together, and you'll say my look cuts off. Till I come away tomorrow. We always say from the studio here that we love you, but you should love yourself more. Bye for now.
All right, drink water, mind the business that concerns you. Do not ever turn off someone else's light bulb because you want yours to shine the brightest every day above 6 feet. It's a good day. Also remember, family is everything. See you tomorrow, same time, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for another scintillating and captivating episode of the show. Also, follow me on Instagram at official_Orali for your MC. My MC events. I work on radio as well, so promotions, everything. I got you guys covered. Like, share, comment on everything I got out there. God bless you. Have yourself a wonderful Tuesday. Bye.